Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius, and we are back with some Telltale's Batman: The Enemy Within. When we last left off, we had finally found ourselves a lead to the Riddler after having buried Lucius Fox, longtime confidant and friend. Had a little outburst from our friend John Doe at his funeral, in which his daughter decided, or rather had a strong desire to use his casket to beat us to death with. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe, or drop a comment here on YouTube or both, and check out some of my other playlists. In the midst of this one, obviously, as well as another Batman playlist.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
Yep.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can
learn. In the process of Batman Arkham Knight playthrough, as well as a playthrough of The Surge, and also ran through a couple of other playthroughs of the Arkham series games as well. And yeah, wherever you folks happen to be, get comfortable. Let's get into it.
A scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Never could forget those monkeys.
God damn it! It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Must have hit a pressure plate or something.
We go in.
I guess we play the game.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Can't blame that one, Jim. Jesus Christ. Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Oh, God.
Interesting. Astute.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap.
One of Waller's
He's one of
people.
Waller's.
Interesting. And she is not looking for anybody who went missing, anything like that.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Looked like he bit his tongue.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
You can end up with a lot of brain trauma without a direct blow to the head. We found that out quite well over the course of history.
His tongue clean through.
Yep.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
My comms are probably blocked as well.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Another one of those chambers.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
That implies he did anything wrong. You can make all the right moves and still lose.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
All right, Gordon.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Yeah,
Impossible to see with the naked eye.
but that
We're going to have to
polarizing
look at it through
filter
a polarized lens.
also allows you to see things. Funnily enough, if you get rid of the polarizing filter on, say, a computer screen, you won't be able to see anything on the screen. Put those, actually saw a little video a while back from, what was it, the Action Lab, I believe it is, a YouTuber. Put that filter over some glasses and you can see your screen through your glasses, but nobody else sees anything other than a white screen.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The
Eye and
senses.
ear,
They're missing
some
the senses.
ears.
Like
Yep.
the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Yeah.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
Of course.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And
a
fingers.
lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
What does that door say, though? I'd like to see what's on the face of that door, since you can see the other doors with masks and whatnot.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
Or,
This is an
Being-
insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
or being Kryptonian.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Still, Waller wasn't looking for somebody who went missing? Like, what's going on here?
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
How about you not stand so close to the door in case the thing is designed to shut?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Well, at least one way, don't turn it to the right.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
There is no could. You would be. You can look at the base of it and tell. It would fry you. More monkeys.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Yeah,
Can't
that's-
hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll
won't
catch you.
get.
The agency, they'll find
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Didn't learn as much as I would have hoped. Still useful. He's up to something long term.
That's an agency issue, Pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino.
Good
It was
tech.
impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Sounds like the GCPD needs an upgrade.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
There's nothing else over here, am I certain? We'll see. Okay. Oh, can't head back up, huh? Was thinking that there might be a clue. Well, let's leave those missing fingers to the thing that has the missing fingers in it.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Okay.
If the store were closed,
Excuse
the
me.
portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Indeed.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
It's possible, but he set a booby trap in his base. Stands to reason he might have thought to scrub his system, but just in case he didn't, it couldn't hurt to check.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
He must have known something. This is too much for him to have done for her not to have found something. Hold on. Was that the only email?
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky they'll kill each other.
Jim. Dude. I mean, I get it, but you and I both know there's going to end up being blood in the streets the second something like that happens. Oh, that was more email. That's cool.
I recognize some of the names on this list.
Fernandez
They're all
was the
Waller's
agent.
people.
Yeah.
Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be pointless until we get out.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Right. It's
You got a
interesting.
VR in that cowl or something?
Something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Well, most of this is pretty easy to figure out. So from the chair, he went to the chamber. From the chamber,
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
no choice. From there, oh, interesting. I can't. Ah, okay. That's why.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
Yep.
This is insane. You know that, right?
So is the Riddler.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Look at that, closed automatically. It could have snapped you in while you were sitting there next to it while still trying to learn stuff. What? I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, why won't it?
Hurry the hell up already.
I can almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Okay. It bought us time. And, oh crap. Oh.
Just in case.
Yeah, for real.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
A missile.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A
Wow.
That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most
Devastating.
won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
Turn yourself in while you still have the chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect.
Okay,
I'm
dude.
trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Interesting.
Whatever
No.
the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent?
I don't know if I would have went that
The
route.
agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed
I
up.
didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
And there it is.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend.
I knew it.
Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox?
I knew it. See? Able
Watch
to
out,
track it
Commissioner.
down.
For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Like I said, I like this Riddler. Sufficiently crazy.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her.
And it's
If they
already
were
down
my
a man.
cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Worked with him.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Let's just go with C or B.
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this.
I can respect that.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Always trusted Jim. He was always one of those kinds of cops. He still can't, yeah. Can't blame it. I say you need time away from this for a while.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are.
There was no way
If
to
he does
avoid
find
that.
out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
It's not a lie I could actually
He
bother
looked me
with.
straight in the eye, Alfred.
I wasn't
He's
gonna
been
go
our
there.
friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort.
I'll give you that.
I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
But quite simply, it's my
This is a
fault.
missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong.
Well, it's crazy. You never really think about the level of destruction a little thing like
The
that can
puzzle
bring.
wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius.
Yeah.
Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight
It's
little
weird.
family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
Man.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This
Yep.
war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own.
Yeah.
The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list.
And
It's
he's
only
already.
useful if he has a way to target the agents, though.
He has a
I
way.
doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes.
They're all running
Hold on,
around
let's just
with.
walk through it.
They're all running around with IDs that probably have chips that can more than likely be tracked. This ain't hard. And if those can't be tracked, those mysterious things known as cell phones can be.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Look at that. He can kill them with their own phones. It is what it is. The question is where is this missile launcher? I don't think what we see on the map in terms of the launcher is its actual relative position, but it might be.
He can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
The government has been able to activate and deactivate
you
your
talking?
phone from a distance for
If I can
years.
get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
This doesn't seem crazy to me in the slightest.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred.
Yeah, if you
You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Whether you can or can't don't mean you should.
You are a
but
rock, Alfred. Always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die.
yeah.
Can you switch to audio only, please?
Yes, I can.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Okay. Let's see now.
Dwayne? Bruce!
No, that's not it.
Hold up.
The two sounds have to be the same.
Interesting.
Batman?
One of those are different. Oh, okay.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Bruce? Bruce!
The waveforms match.
Alright.
There.
Making good progress.
Piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating the launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
Yeah.
So we had better find Riddler first.
Yeah.
There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino.
Ah.
None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Yes. This one.
Unknown contact.
Dude, what?
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham,
That's twice now.
who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
In the end, Mori was the one this all started with.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Now see, here's the thing. This Eli. he doesn't really seem prone to talk. Seems the tough guy type. I can break him, but that could be a potential problem later. Whereas Mori, he's desperate. The Riddler wants him dead. Dead, and he knows it. He'll sing like a bird. But the question is, will he tell me anything useful, or will he just wax nonsensical? I believe he's in custody right now. Let's see, hold on.
Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Yep.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical.
Yep.
Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand...
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
But it also begs questions. Why would Bruce Wayne go see Mori anyway? Especially when my desire is to not put myself on the radar. Especially with that agent Avesta running around being Harley Quinn slash not Harley Quinn slash Harleen, Dr. Harleen Quinzel. Let's crack a mook.
I'll talk to Eli. It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on my way.
This is gonna be interesting. I hope this don't irk Gordon. And you need rest. That's crazy. Got the GCPD looking like a corner diner. Jesus.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure I'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place. They got no respect for the way we do things.
Gordon lost jurisdiction.
Riddler's targeting my agents, Batman. That makes it a federal priority.
Like it's not a priority for us?
4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan. Said he'd hit back if we got too close.
Don't worry, Waller. We'll bring your agents back safe.
I appreciate the morale boost, Batman. But we have to find them first. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing. I'm hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
Come on, then.
Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book.
So do I.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
Alright, let's get into it.
Riddler said he had a history with the agency. Claims your people broke him. Made him insane.
That maniac was insane long before he came on my radar.
He implied it was before your time.
He can tell me all about it after Nabel gives him up. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. Dangling a 60-year-old man off a high-rise was certainly effective. You ask me, you could have gone further.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary. As long as you get able to tell us where Riddler is. My agents' lives are at risk. The gloves have to come off.
Gordon would want us to keep this clean. By the book.
We tried the book. It's time for something a little more visceral.
We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Oh,
Meet your new
Jesus.
interrogator, Eli.
Y'all
I
made
believe
this
you two have met
complicated.
before.
Y'all got him whimpering on the floor. That
Get
is
up
of
and
no
give him a
use to me.
goddamn chair. Probably best to keep this off the record. Unless you prefer me to leave it on. If you're worried what Gordon might think.
I say leave it on.
I've got nothing to hide. From Gordon or anyone else.
Need anything else?
You might hear some screaming in a minute. Pretend you can't.
Interesting. You look freaked out. That means either they got to you or you're playing with me. But let's go into this a little bit, shall we?
They roughed you up pretty bad, Eli. And still you didn't crack. You're tough. I'll give you that.
I'm so glad you're here.
And why would that be?
These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, keep her from killing me.
Interesting.
Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
Well, I can't be everywhere at once, but yes, he was right.
He's right about that, Eli.
I don't deserve this.
What do you deserve?
I don't know. A lawyer? A trial? Basic human rights?
Then tell me where he is.
I can't.
We don't have time for carrots, Batman. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
You've done enough. I'll handle this.
You've already tortured him enough. What makes you think hitting him again will get results?
I just assumed you'd hit him harder.
Classic.
It's your call. Just remember, the clock is ticking.
Where is he, Eli?
I already said I can't tell you. And I said it a million times to the guys before.
Why is it that you can't
The
tell
only
me?
thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
Interesting. Yes. Let's go the easy route.
I can make sure Riddler never gets to you, Eli. I can protect you. Just help me find him.
You still don't get it. Riddler has a plan that no one can stop. You can't beat him. He studied you too well.
Why don't you tell
And
me
the
about
agency,
it?
they don't have a chance. He can destroy them anytime he wants with a phone call.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
Okay.
I blocked the agency cells, Eli. They won't work as targets.
How do you know about that?
I'm smarter than Riddler.
It makes no difference. There's no getting away from him. He can be anywhere with his signal.
So can I.
Bruce, his fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
Yep.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
We'll see about that.
Do you hear something, Eli?
Wait, is that signal? You're calling a missile right to us!
You've got 90 seconds, Eli. Talk.
Batman, shut that thing off right now!
You're insane! You'll kill us all!
It's counting down, Eli. What are you going to do about it?
You're bluffing. There's cops outside this door.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you willing to take the chance?
I'll tell you! Please, just make it stop! He's on a ship in Gotham Bay!
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. The missiles are there too. It's where they're launched from.
Thank you, Eli.
You're crazier than he is.
Now you're learning.
Oh, god damn.
Look, Waller is like, you
Lady
need to
of
quit.
Dublin. Get back up and meet me there.
Batman. Gordon's still gonna be pissed you went around him. But I appreciate you holding back.
Desire wasn't to go around him, but only real choice. We needed to hear it from the horse's mouth, and the horse's ass is just good enough in this particular instance.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Well, it's interesting. I wonder if he anticipated Eli talking. Or me figuring out his signal. If he didn't, then he's really dumb and cocky.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this.
And you don't even have your people doing check-ins.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of.
We found him.
Agency imbeciles really thought
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
all your idiot colleagues.
Size of this ship, they're probably below deck.
Blame individuals for institutional
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Agents of Vesta and Blake are likely among them, based on what Waller told us.
I'll give it to you.
And he's got multiple of those chambers too.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors.
A good spot for cover.
Just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance.
And who is they?
After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox.
Interesting. So there's more players in this game, and they have seemed to think of you as more of the anomaly, the weirdo in the family, and you're trying to make yourself look less useless. Interesting. That means that they're either more dangerous or they're more dangerous in some ways, or whether they are or aren't more dangerous, they have something you need.
Wait for it.
Hey, buddy.
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't looking.
Want to be precise with this? Yeah, there we go, yeah. Was that you realizing somebody passed behind you, or was that you just in the process of looking that other direction before you looked back? Dude, look up from time to time. Jesus.
All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce?
I don't know, it's kind of risky. I can partly agree, but... Oh, alright.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
It functions just like the remote claw from Arkham Origins. I missed the remote claw.
Batman!
Is that Avesta?
Agent Avesta.
Yep.
More! It's heating up!
Were y'all able to learn these things before they captured y'all?
Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
I mean, it hurt, but you're the one who landed on the multi-million-dollar suit.
Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
Feel for it. Not bad.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Do you?
Poor Eli held out longer than I expected, but I knew he'd give me up eventually.
So you did expect it.
All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker.
We'll see.
My partners were supposed to be here to see this.
Interesting.
I guess I can just show them the bodies.
They expect
I'm going
this
to ask
be
you
a
3
flop.
questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Interesting.
Ask
No
your
way
questions, Riddler.
for him to let out a
Let's
hostage
get this over with.
Oh, good.
or not play
I
a
was
game.
hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F. Well,
You got a lot of Hardy money.
who am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me.
I think, yeah. I mean,
Say it.
Yeah, he was
Don't
right.
you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die.
Definitely an unfair
Say
I
game.
need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my God. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet.
And a
Who
narcissist.
am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Okay.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
Ah.
And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman?
She's got a lot of heart.
Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
Everything. There's that third blast.
No, 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 no!
Looks like she been passed out. Gotta be glad that didn't burn the lock closed. Only
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick, but I had backup on the way. You're still going to die, just like everyone else who spars with me. You think you beat me? I'll show you. Ah! Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
This can't be happening.
Game has a weird button prompt glitch going. Get back here.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Hephaestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
Iman
She chose to help her
risks.
people.
She would have endured anything to bring you down.
Sounds like you have good things to say about her. If only she could still hear you. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them.
Gotta slow that dissension amongst the ranks. Maybe you'll tell me something useful.
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Interesting. White-faced prick. And what just happened to you? You ain't gonna pull that thing out or nothing?
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Damn. Well, that looks particularly unpleasant.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Batman. Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. I hope it was worth it, Batman.
You and me both.
Riddler's a damn corpse. We got an agent bleeding from the years. We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel. Not after you scared him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking? How could you undermine me like that?
Intent wasn't to do that, Jim. But
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. The trust between us, it's gone. Our partnership is over. No more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
If this is the way you want it, fine. I don't have time for this.
And that's that.
I'm gonna fight you on this.
I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner.
Do what?
Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Nabel. You, on the other hand, Gordon, well, you've been 2 steps behind Riddler from the start.
That is not fair.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you...
Now wait a damn minute.
Your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
Cut it out.
This is my fault, and mine alone. It's not fair to let Gordon take the blame.
Now you side with me. Don't do me any favors, Batman. I can look after myself.
Do as he asks. Right now, we need doers, not complainers. Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to discuss.
You two deserve each other.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known.
You can get somebody to look
Riddler
all
had-
you want. I don't care.
Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham.
Yep.
You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum.
Classic.
She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line.
Interesting
And knows
logic.
exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
It's not surprising. She's had enough time to look at Avesta's psychological profiles, and even if she didn't, it's not hard to figure out. There's only so many people who would have the resources of Gotham and stick around Gotham every night. And if you're in Gotham every night, that means you have to be able to get to Gotham quickly, or you are some sort of local. So, me and about a quarter of players left Gordon feeling betrayed. He appreciated us backing him up in front of Waller, but was suspicious that we refused to talk about Lucius. And felt betrayed, of course, because you went behind his back. Again, the intent wasn't to go behind his back, but Eli was the best source at the time. As useful as Maury was as Bruce Wayne, that would draw too much attention. Why would Bruce Wayne be going to see Maury? Especially when Bruce Wayne is trying to appear to be not like his father. Yeah, of course we all left Tiffany furious, especially after that talk with Lucius about bringing her into the family business. Thrilled that we told her she could help with the puzzle, of course, and was consoled when we expressed our concern for her, but then telling her the truth about endangering Lucius, and she feels betrayed. That's interesting logic, but whatever. Yep, a little over half of players left John ecstatic, pleased to see you, proud of himself that he chose a card that you liked, and absolutely ecstatic that you agreed to meet his friends. And once again, it sounds like the Riddler dropped his description. We'll have to see about that, especially since John wanted us to meet his friends. And the Riddler potentially does have the same friends. It's interesting though, the way Riddler acted, it was almost like he trusted them. It was weird. You'll see, my friends won't betray me. They'll have my back. Yeah, that's what they'll do. Start off and become vengeful. Yep, see. Proud when you thought of Gotham before yourself. Showing the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. And he didn't approve of my merciful interrogation of Eli. Of course he didn't. He was vengeful. Yeah. I mean, the way I see it, I have no problem working with Waller so long as she reigns in her madness. I mean, they tend to do good work. Nobody can say Waller and her people aren't good at what they do, but that's part of the problem. They're too hard line. So of course they're gonna be good at what they do. They tend to leave bodies behind. Not happy that we defended Gordon. Well, suck it up. I don't trust you. Most of what you do, you tend to want to shoot people. And of course you didn't approve of our interrogation of Eli. You didn't want to get blew up. Yeah, and then of course she's looking forward to working with me since I went with her instead of Gordon. You know, I wonder, would interrogating Maury actually have you working with Gordon? I may have missed it, but I don't remember those details. And then of course we all left, most of us left Iman traumatized. He was impressed that we stood up to Waller. Oh, okay. She appreciated our honest answers to her questions. Honest answers to her questions. As in the answers that the questions she asked us at the casino. Traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of the Riddler, of course. Yeah, okay. It makes sense most of us would tell Gordon about our connection to Lucius. Lucius was an ally. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if that was just because of people making the other choice, or because they didn't want to work with Waller. Yeah, that signal bluff is real good. Yeah. There's no real way to, I mean, it's cold, but all three have a chance to live. And in the end, it's no simple thing, but if possible, she could get hearing aids or something like that. Whereas the other dudes, I mean, they would have got their heads chopped off. A hearing aid ain't gonna help that. Well, next time on Batman, the Enemy Within. 6 months later. Okay. No next time? Pretty weird. Alright. Well, folks, that's the end of Telltale's Batman The Enemy Within, Episode 1. If you like what you saw and want to see more, give me a like, follow, subscribe, drop a comment here on YouTube or both. Check out some of my other playlists. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.